Roll the corn. We know the truth now. Hit the like button. Hit the share button. Put where you're from and put the corn in the chat. Put where you're from and put the corn in the chat. We know the truth now. Galil at the gun. I love you and I'm in love with you. Hit the like button. Hit the share button. We know the truth now. Bam, what's up, brother? Kansas in the building. Maj Parker, what up? Rashida Roselle. All is well, brother. All is well. Follow Rashida. Follow Bam. Respect my kicks. Sis, roll the corn. Adventure of Goddess. How you doing? Covin, Florida in the building. Tallahassee. Roll the corn. Ducked off 89. K-Love. Shout out for the love. I'm finna go hard today. Y'all get in here. Pile on in here. Pile in here. Pile in here. Roll the corn. Follow Maj Parker. Roll the corn. Billy Goat, what up? We know the truth now. Now today, at the end of my live, I'm going to start taking pre-orders for hoodies. I'm going to start taking pre-orders for hoodies at the end of the live, so y'all get ready for that too. Roll the corn. At the end of the live, I'm going to start taking pre-orders for hoodies. Geechee Main, roll the corn. Peace. Alpha Dixon, what up, brother? Follow Alpha Dixon. Follow Geechee Main. Put the corn and put where you're from in the chat. Kim Ella, roll the corn. The Paradox Imperium. Yourself. Baton Rouge, roll the corn. Larry Lee, what up? Savannah, Georgia, Geechee Main. Now, at the end of the live, I'm taking pre-orders for the new hoodies. I got 2 designs. I'm waiting for my TikTok shop to get up, but I'm gonna start taking pre-orders on my own. And the first people on the list, I'm gonna get them myself and send them out myself. Roll the corn. So at the end of the live, I'm taking pre-orders for hoodies. And we're gonna do that at the end of the live, and I'm gonna get all the information, and I'm gonna send out the hoodies myself. So y'all be on the lookout for that. End of the live, we know the truth now hoodies. I need y'all to cop one, man. I need y'all to cop one. And send me the videos when you get it, man, so I can post them on my page. So when you get the hoodie, I'm gonna send me your videos or tag me in the video, and I'm gonna repost them or post them on my story on my page. Love y'all, and I'm in love with y'all. I appreciate the support. Just glad to even be a help to my people in any kind of way I can. And thank y'all for supporting me all the time. I really appreciate that. It's all love and virtue, I promise you. Put where you're from and put the coin in the chat. Coco Chanel, what up? So y'all get ready. Pre-orders for the hoodie today, all this week. All this week I'm doing pre-orders for the hoodies. All this week. And I'm going to try to get them to you way before Christmas. Cincinnati in the building. Fort Worth, Texas. Ohio. Camacho, roll the corn. So y'all stick with me. Milwaukee, Sade, Lynette, follow Sade. Louisville, Kentucky, Chester, Pennsylvania. West End, what up? What up, fam? Kirkland, Georgia, California, Birmingham, Jacksonville, Florida. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Ducked off 89, what up? Cincinnati, Ohio, the real con. Detroit, Michigan. Creole Casanova. That's a hell of a name. D-Hawk. What up, Virginia? What is that? Hill District, Jeremiah Nelson. He said that New Jersey Devil video was super tough. Yeah, bro. Appreciate it. We got some more of those. I got the Arizona Sun Devils coming. I got the Mississippi Valley Delta State Devils coming. Hammond, Louisiana. Flint, Stone Fire, Michigan. Roll the corn. Spacey, what up? Now, stick with me at the end of the video, the live. I'm going to do some pre-orders from straight from me to you of the new hoodies. And I'm going to show y'all the mock-up of them. See which one y'all like if you want to pre-order one. We're going to get the information today, and I'm going to start getting them. We're getting them in all week. We're taking pre-orders all week. Roll the corn. Now, all this weekend, I've been talking about a yen, right? A yen, the Hebrew symbol, on ancient artifacts in America, right? I taught y'all that because I want to show y'all the connection of a yen all the way to Egypt, right? I want to show y'all the connection of a people from here to there with the symbolism that they don't teach us, but we're going to learn today. Roll the corn. Y'all stick with me at the end of the live. I'm taking pre-orders for the hoodies, right? Now, this is a yen. Right there. Circle, dot. On the Mississippian Birdman, found in a mound on the Mississippi River. A yen. Circle, dot. You see it? Right there. I showed this a couple of days ago, but I want to show y'all again. And I'm going to lead y'all up to what I'm talking about. Right? Now, Mayans. Circle, dot. Circle, dot. Circle, dot. A yen. Let's keep going. Mayans. Right? Roll the corn. Taino, Arawak. Circle, dot. Circle, dot. You see it? Okay. Now let me show you what I'm talking about before I get started. A yen. Circle, dot. Early Hebrew. Roll the corn. Nature's people. Different tribes, but they all got the same bloodline and teachings. Different tribes, but they all got the same bloodline and teachings. Where are they coming from? Tamari. So I just showed you the Mississippian, the Mayan, and the Taino Indians, all with a yen on their artifacts. Let's go to Egypt. Let's go to Egypt. Y'all tell me what you think. Tell me what you think. Circle, dot, ra. Circle, dot, ra. Oh, shit. Yeah, these same people, big dog. Y'all can stop acting like these some different cultures all over the damn world and roll the corn. Circle, dot on the wall in Egypt, ra. Now look at this little necklace thing right here. Look at that. Let's go back to the Taino. Roll the corn. Look at the necklace of the Taino. Right here, look. You see how I got the loop with the circle? Like a triangle with the circle? Like a necklace? Like some type of necklace? Now, let's go back to Egypt. See that right there? See that little, right there? Circle dot, Ra, a yin. Hold on. Right here. Look. You see it? The sun at the center of the cosmos. Circle dot Ra. Right there. Boop. Let's go back to the Mississippi so everybody just came in. Mayans got the circle with the dot. Roll the coin. Mayans, Mississippian circle with the dot. Taino Arawak, circle with the dot. Right there. Let's go back to Egypt. Circle with the dot, Ra. Son is born. You see it? Now, I thought these just was some damn Indians. Why they got the same damn symbolism as the Egyptian? Interesting. Everybody got the circle with the dot for a yin or the sun in the center of the cosmos. This our bloodline, people. These ain't no damn Native Americans. Roll the coin. Now let's keep going. Let's keep going, because I ain't done. Let's zoom it in. Just for people think it's bullshit, this is Karnak Temple. Circle dot. Just like over here. Stop playing with us. Ankh, pyramid, circle dot, snake people. The circle is a yin also. Right? Right here. Let's keep going. You think they don't know what it is? They know what it is. They know exactly what it is. Ra, circle with a dot in the middle. They know exactly what it is. Don't think these hunter-gatherers don't know your history. We just don't know it. They know. They writing articles about the shit. Circle with the dot. Ra, look. Look, yeah. Roll the coin. Let me get out of the way so you won't take it. You see it. Circle with the dot is Ra. Now, let's go here. This simple symbol has many meanings. Spiritual. Solar Center said the circle with the point is the common astrological and now astronomical symbol for the sun, as well as the ancient alchemical symbol for gold also, the perfect metal. You see it? Roll the coin. They know it's the symbol of the sun. So astronomical symbol for the sun, circle with the dot. Right, circle with dot. Right here. Right there. Same dot of the Mississippian. Same dot of the Mayan. Roll the coin. You better, I ain't feel like finding the old Mech one because I got to go deep into the receipts. But I'm going to go get the old Mech one too and show you the circle with the dot on all of them. This is a people who are descendants from mound building culture, them tall people who got all the knowledge in the first place, who took it around the world. But where did it come from? Here. Because the mounds are older than the pyramids. This symbol is some type of Hebrew Tamari symbol, which became Ra, a yin. Now let me lock it all in. Let me lock it all in. There you go. Don't think I'm just showing you some shit that don't exist. Rama. Right there. Shit on the wall. It's in stone. You can't deny it. Don't try to deny it. The circle with the dot primary, it said it isn't a primary Phoenician letter, but it's strongly related with the letter Ayin. Oh, shit. Truth now. I don't know how you be figuring this shit out. I don't know. Grandma hell. Grandma the truth. The download the truth. So help us to download the truth. The circle with the dot is a yin, representing an eye. The letter O, Greek Omicron O, symbol itself signifies the sun, God, or cosmic unity, seen in later Egyptian and Masonic uses for the eye, Nazar, or divine center. In Phoenician, the Ayin letter looked like an eye with a circle over symbolizing sight, while the dot symbol later became used for the sun or divine concepts in related cultures, appearing in Masonic shit later on, tradition as duty's boundary. Ayin, Phoenician. Now, I led you up to that to get to this. Ayin, Phoenician, are the Hebrews who left here and went over there. You get it now? Ayin was bought by the Phoenician from here to the Mediterranean Sea. Same symbol, a circle with the dot. Hebrew. What language do the Phoenicians speak? Hebrew, people. So whoever were the first people on the Nile was a bloodline of a yin, some type of people with a Hebrew teaching. Because they bought the circle with the dot. Plus the Phoenician bought the circle with the dot. You see it? This is where you get Ayati from. See, this shit way older than the empire. Way older. We talking prehistoric pyramid builders with a yin or a Ra symbol. Now, look at it like this. What if this was our language, then it became the first Egyptian hieroglyphs? That's what happened. Because a yin is the same thing as Ra in Egypt. Interesting. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Now let's go look at the Phoenician. Let's go look at the Phoenician. Roll the coin. Sun symbol depicted as a circle with a dot at its center. Appearing in Egyptian hieroglyphs and later a marine logo, divine spiritual center. Freemasonry, a dot is God or the soul, and a circle is a boundary of duty of universe, symbolizing the divine creation, says Unity Lodge 1. The Freemasons have stolen this from our ancient culture. Nazar, related eye symbols, are used protection against evil eye, featuring eye-like design. Roll the coin. Phoenicians had the letter yin, the circle with the dot. There you go right there. Then it came to Egyptians, Greeks, all this old stuff. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Roll the coin. Let's talk about the Phoenician once he makes it to the Mediterranean Sea. Let's see what they done, who they became, and who they are, people. The vegetable productions of Phoenicia may be considered under several heads of trees, shrubs, herbs, flowers, fruit trees, and garden vegetables. The chief trees were the palm tree, which is the date palm, the sycamore, maritime pine, and it was in the plains of the lowland. In the highland, the cedar, Aleppo pine, oak, walnut, poplar, acacia, sumac, and carob. All these trees are brung to the Middle East with the Phoenician. You see it? Roll the coin. Date palms are numerous in the gardens. That's why they praying to a date palm. The date palm is a Hebrew thing. The date palm was the Sumerian tree of life And the tree of life for the Egyptian is an Ivri thing. Then it became Egyptian and Sumerian. So they want you to think it come from their land, so they tell you it's Egyptian. They tell you it's Sumerian or Mesopotamian. But the whole time, them our people bringing the date palm to the Mediterranean. The date palm, also valued for the fruit. Phoenician groves could never have been of a high quality. The sycamore, dark foliage tree, all that stuff brung over there with the Phoenician. Let's keep going. Roll the corn. The Pyrus maritama. Pyrus maritama. Now, the one over here is called the Prunus maritama with the fruit on it, native to North America. They try to act like they're not the same. One of them is called Prunus. One of them is called Panis maritama. But they look exactly the same. They look exactly the same. They say one is from the Middle East and one is from Florida. Yeah. We know that fruit came from here. Stop playing. Pomegranates. The Phoenician brought pomegranates also. Got to come from here. Let's keep going. The land of the Phoenicia had very little fertile agricultural soils with abundant water sources. Watch this. However, the terrain suitable for farming was limited due to the rugged topography, and it does not produce enough or sustain dense population. Because of this, agricultural resources were largely imported over there. They were imported because the soil and the land was not built for fruits and trees. So you bring the seeds and the fruits and trees with the Phoenician. Let's keep going. And cities focus their economic activity on others' productive sectors. Among their industries, textiles and the production of purple dye stood out. Purple dye from the murex snail is a Hebrew thing. Phoenician. We bought that purple dye over there. Let's keep going. Along with the derived from the sea, along with those derived from the sea, such as fishing and salted goods. The Phoenicians were experts and skilled artisans in various fields such as metallurgy, goldsmithing, ivory carving, architecture. However, they were especially known for trade and the art of navigation. The term Phoenician comes from the Greek phanos. The word refers to a dark red or blood, likely the comparison of the purple dye used in the Phoenician textile industry, for which they well known in ancient Mediterranean, Greek mythology. The name Phoenicia and his people comes from the hero Phoenix, son of Agenor, and either brother or father, depending on the sources, of Europa. Of Europa. The teaching of the Phoenician became one of the teachings of Europa, which became the name of Europe. Our people bought this knowledge over there, and they named the knowledge after our teachings, and they named the whole damn landmass after our teachings, because Europa is the Pleiades in the spring for sowing a seed. Facts. Our people named that motherfucker. Therefore, how the fuck we from there and we went there and named the motherfucker? How we from Africa and we name Afri and Europa? We not from over there. Let's keep going. Not our people. Let's keep going. Now watch this. The Phoenicians referred to themselves as Canaanites. Do you see that? Canaanite is used to describe a Semitic-speaking people who lived in the Syrian Palestinian region from an early second millennium BC. The Phoenicians are Canaanites, people. Don't let them lie to you. The Creek Indians was calling themselves Canaanites with a K. Roll the corn. The Canaanites are our people leaving here, going over there with our language and agriculture and structure building, architecture. We built the columns. Don't get this stuff confused. These are Canaanites. When I show you the Creek talking about the land of Canaan, that's what they talking about. Same people. The Creek Indians called themselves Canaan with a K. C is English. K is Hebrew. Roll the corn. That's a fact. You can put it in your pipe and smoke it. We the Hebrews that went over there and taught them everything they fucking know. And I'm going to prove it. Let's keep going. So, watch this. Canaanite societies share linguistic, cultural, and geographical base have been referred to as Phoenicians until the conquest of Phoenicia by Alexander the Great. No Phoenician historical sources have survived, people. Therefore, to uncover the history, we rely on historical, literal, and economic texts. They tore down, I told y'all, they got rid of all our knowledge. They got rid of all our bloodlines. They got rid of all our, they didn't want you to know we was ever there. Alexander the Great takes all your shit, puts it in a library of Alexander, and it's telling you in the Phoenician text that they come from over there in the West. They don't want you to know that. And the language of the Phoenician became the language of the Berber, the Greeks, the Romans. Our people created this beautiful language, built their cities, named their cities, put agriculture there, coming from here. Let's keep going. Roll the corn. Where we was at? Right here. Let's keep going. Roll the corn. Therefore, let's go to the top. Economic texts, other contemporaneous cultures whose sources have preserved, such as Egyptians, Assyrians, biblical, Greco-Roman texts. The Egyptian papyrus of the story of Wanamam narrates the political context of Eastern Mediterranean in the late second millennium BC and provides insights into the economy of the Phoenician cities. Valuable information about Phoenicia's political and economic situation under the Neo-Assyrian Empire. The Bible recounts intense commercial, political, and friendly relations between King Hiram of Tyre, the Phoenician king, and the Israelite monarchs, David and Solomon, prophets such as Ezekiel, right? The fall of Tyre in Isaiah. And this oracle on the city also represents the metropolis. The Bible also documents Phoenician religion customs such as child sacrifice and sacred prostitution. See, the Bible put this child sacrifice and this sacred prostitution shit on our people to make them seem evil. Y'all the damn pedophiles, for entertainment purposes only. Y'all put that on the Phoenician because you know the Phoenician was nature's people. Any nature's people, the Bible makes them evil people. That's why I told y'all yesterday. Yahweh goes against Baal. all the time. Jesus goes against nature. Praise Jesus, don't you say nothing to nature. Or you evil, or you a witch, right? So over time, they put it in the books as they were child sacrificers or they were doing prostitution to make them seem evil and sinful, right? But that ain't the truth. That's what the Bible lied. Now let's keep going. From the Greek and the Roman worlds, various documents provide insight on Phoenician history and culture. Roman era texts focus primarily on the Tyrian colony of Carthage, while Homeric poems describe the Phoenicians as expert sailors, shrewd, enterprising, and masters of deception. Because they didn't want to teach y'all what they was doing because y'all was going to use it for evil. Roll the coin. Ancient trade routes of the Phoenician, Mediterranean. See it? Ancient trade routes. Let's keep going. We built the trade routes. Let's keep going. The arrival of the Phoenician and the common culture and the religious practices and significant impact on the native communities of the region where they settled. Let me say this again. Phoenicians, where they settled at, had a significant impact on where they settled. The Phoenicians introduced new plant species, such as grapevines, olives, almonds, pomegranates, food productive processes like wine making, oil presses, and the alphabet. Technological innovations like the potter's wheel, goldsmithing techniques, such as filigree, new artistic and iconographic elements, and new architectural techniques. These techniques advances were also accompanied by the spiritual and religious forms. Now, we taught y'all the alphabet of the Hebrew alphabet, architecture, pomegranates, grapes, olive oil, all that shit come from us. Olive oil don't come from no damn Italians. Roll the call. Olive oil do not come from Italians. That is a fucking myth. Only reason y'all got it, because we brought it over there long time ago, you hunter-gatherers. So you can dip olive oil on your bread all you want and be a mobster or an Italian goddamn hitman, but olive oil came from our people to your people. Long before you ever dip olive oil on anything. The wine press, wine making, people, grape pressing. That shit come from America. Y'all can stop it. Ain't no grape pressing in no Mediterranean Sea in no 3000 BC. We civilized you motherfuckers. You get it now? These the people taught hunter-gatherers how to take baths for real. It wasn't the Moors. The Moors learned how to take baths from these people because in this text, it says the Phoenician taught the Etruscan and the Phoenician taught the Berber. Oh shit. Your information dead in the water, bro. The Phoenician taught the Berber and the Etruscan, and I got the receipts. Roll the coin. The Phoenician set out from the Red Sea and sailed away of the Southern Sea, right? After gathering the crops, they sow the land and wait for the harvest. The Phoenician sows the land and waits for the harvest, just like your damn ancestors in the southeast of America. This is where they come from. It's the same culture. If they are sowing and reaping, they know astrology for sowing and weeping. That is the beginning of the knowledge. That ain't Egyptian. That's Hebrew. Receipt God. Sow the land, wait for the harvest. After gathering the crops, they would sail again. And when 2 years had passed, on the third year, they returned to the Pillars of Hercules and returned to Egypt. The Pillars of Hercules are coming from the Atlantic Ocean to the Mediterranean. Where the fuck they coming from? Mary. Only thing going that way is Mary and the islands. That's it. Ain't nothing leaving the Mediterranean but Mary and Hesperidus. Not Hispaniola. What the fuck is Hispaniola? Hesperidus. Fruit, vegetation in Hebrew. That's where you get Hispaniola from. Hesperidus. P-E-R-I is fruit in Hebrew, and the islands of the Caribbean islands were called Hesperidus. That's where you get paradise from. Roll the corn. Return to Egypt. Yeah, we went to Egypt, yeah. You think we ain't go to Egypt? Roll the corn. Yes, we did. I'm going to teach the real shit. They can have that fake shit. Let's keep going. Now, Ugarit is a city built by Phoenicians. Let me find the receipt. Ugarit is a city built by Phoenicians. From the central Mediterranean islands, human groups from Phoenicia, stopping at various points along the African coast, found in numerous settlements along the Iberian Peninsula. By the end of the Iron Age, evidence of Phoenician presence in the Strait area, including settlements of La Rabanilla in Huelva. Let's go look that up. La Rabanilla. Let's go look at what's over there. See, this is how you figure this shit out. Let me get the laptop. Roll the corn. We came over there and rolled the corn on you non-farmers, non-soil tilling off the coast of Africa. We came to Africa, nigga. We didn't get brung over here on no motherfucking ship. We went over there 6,000 years ago. Hunter-gatherer. What's the name of this place? La Rabanilla. Where they sit? Roll the corn. I bet there's some damn columns over there. Look, La Rabanilla, Phoenician settlement in Spain. Yeah. Moors, where you at? Moors, where y'all at, bro? Tag a fucking Moor right now so I can tear his head off. I got time for him right now. Tag a Moor so I can tear his head off. Phoenician presence dating back to the Iron Age, 9th century BCE. Wasn't no Moors around. See what I'm saying? Where are you Moors at? Where you Morocco niggas at? Huh? Morocco. Where you hunter-gatherers at? Because I'm going to show you my real niggas over there 1,000 years before y'all ever popped out. Now, talking about y'all built the buildings. You a motherfucking lie. Y'all inhabit the buildings. Roll the corn. Hold on. Let's go see what's over there before I move on. You're going to learn today. Some real history. Fuck all that old forcing down, trying to force that fake ass shit down my people's throat. No, we was over there before your ass was even born, your bloodline was even born. You was still on some hunter-gatherer African shit. Then you got some out of blood and learned something. Roll the corn. Let's go see something. All this capping going on the goddamn internet. Roll the corn. Too much capping going on. It is entirely too much capping going on. Roll the coin. Guatemala. Amazing Spanish places. You fucking Spaniards ain't built nothing. You hunter-gatherers. You damn Spaniards. I got y'all ass. All that Spanish built this and Spanish and more. No, hell no. It was already there when you hunter-gatherers got there. Roll the coin. Look at the Arch of Bale. Look at the Arch of Bale. Right over here. Right over here on that goddamn land. Acting like it don't even fucking exist. Roll the coin. Take this shit down. Hold on. Let me show y'all what's over there. Let me show you. All this old stuff with the arches and yeah, Phoenician in Spain. Yeah. Before fucking Morocco. We built Morocco, nigga. See, that's what y'all don't understand. See, you think Morocco come from over there. Morocco come from over here. We went there first. We went there first. Roll the coin. See, you got your history backwards. You thinking they came and built shit over there and came over here? No. We went over there and built Spain before a hunter-gatherer ever laid a stone in Spain. That's a fact. And I can prove it, but I ain't gonna even go that far today. Let's keep going. Let's stick with the receipts. Let's keep going. Roll the coin. Where we was at? Here we go. Ugarit, Phoenician city. Ugarit, right there. Mediterranean Sea. We built that shit. We built all them cities right there. Let's keep going. Ugarit, Baal in stone. The Baal Arch in Ugarit, right there. You see it? Yeah. This ain't no goddamn Moorish building. This is Hebrew, Phoenician. The Moors are claiming this right now. This is Moors architecture. No, the fuck it ain't. No, it ain't. Stop it. Move around, kick rocks. You capping. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Roll the coin. The Canaanite kingdom of Ugarit. You see it? You see it? It was semi-perpetual in Mesopotamia. We was in Mesopotamia first. Canaanite city of Ugarit. You see it? Right there. Them ain't no goddamn aliens. Nah. Ain't no aliens over there. Just real niggas from Timeri. Ain't no aliens over there. Just them brown-skinned people from Timeri popped up. Building cities right there that became biblical. Everything we built that came from here became biblical. All these cities in the Bible. All these cities in the Bible. They talk about your people. That's what I'm trying to teach you this. All this shit in the Bible. Ugarit, Mesopotamia, city of Ur, Yucatan, Urkatan. All that shit the same. I showed you that yesterday. Let's keep going. Roll the coin. Now, Canaanite. Actually, many scholars treat Ugarit as purely a Phoenician city. Interesting. Watch what it say now. Thus, stimulating the rise of the new civilization in the West. A new civilization in the West? Is the map backwards? I thought we was the West. I think the map is backwards, people. Cause they talking about we new civilization in the West. I thought America was the West. No, you motherfuckers was the West. See, these old books gonna tell you the truth. Africa and the Mediterranean and Samaria and all that shit is the fucking West. This the East. Our shit. West is the new shit. See, they be playing with you, but that's a whole nother. We got to get deeper into that. Let's keep going. Now, didn't I teach y'all about the Minoan civilization and the later Mycenaean Greek, right? Which elevated Western civilization. Damn, instead of calling it the West. That's fire. Let's keep going. Expert considered the Minoan Crete a bridge between East and West. They're saying the Minoan is a bridge between the east side of the world and the west side of the world. These people know the truth. As such, is foundation of Western civilization, cut off from the barbaric Aegean world. Crete looks toward Cyprus, Ugarit, and Bablos. Cut off from the barbaric Aegean world. Now let me show you something. Aegean, Aegean area in Mediterranean. Barbarians, right? That's what they call it. Oh, man. Barbarians, right? The Aegean area of the Mediterranean, one large island dotted embayment between Greece and Turkey. Barbarians were there first. Known as rich history as the cradle of ancient civilization of the Cretan. The Cretan pulled up on fucking barbarians. You see that? Cut off from the barbarian Aegean world. Barbaric. The Cretan was not the barbarian. The barbarian was already there. He had no knowledge of what the Cretan was doing. Though these places have made contact with Egypt and Mesopotamia, without which a serious development would have been unthinkable. Crete was from then on enmeshed in a context of Eastern civilizations. Many archaeologists concur that the emerging Minoan elite gradually began to import Near Eastern exotic prestige products and technologies, such as advanced sailing ships. This is, they favored a shift away from, again, an Eastern Mediterranean models of culture, right? The Phoenician had become major sea traders as the bearers of Egypt, Mesopotamia, and other Eastern culture. Phoenician influence seems clear. Conversely, since the 1970s, theories, primarily indigenous development on Minoan Crete, have had a strong following. The rise of Crete monumental buildings, 1950 BC, right? Large-scale storage of agriculture surpluses. Large-scale storage of agriculture surpluses. Fire. Levant coast. That's where the Hebrews are. Levant. Egyptian Middle Kingdom, perhaps Levant. Now, found within the buildings are exotic materials, luxury products, gold, ivory, fiancé, metalworking techniques. So it was storing the crops and had gold, metalwork in these buildings that these people built. Now, what are these buildings they speak of? What are these buildings they're speaking of? Them so-called Tartarian buildings that history has told you was a lost race of damn aliens, was really these Hebrew people building these large buildings, large-scale storage of agriculture surpluses. That's how you get corn exchanges today. Capitol buildings. Today, Senate buildings. Today, large-scale storage buildings. Roll the coin. Hold on. Hold on. This is where the buildings come from, y'all. That's the truth. That's where they come from. Let me show you something. Let me show y'all something. So now, you need to go look at Lebanon, the city of Tyre, all that stuff, right? And go look at the bill, look at the arch bill. Now, let me show y'all something. Roll the coin. Let me show you something. Now, you get to the city of Tyre, Lebanon, Athens, triangle with the arch, with the columns. These are our buildings. Tyre, supposed to be Roman. No, it's Phoenician. The Phoenicians built the city of Tyre. Now you go look at the buildings. You start to understand. Look at the seashell. Look at the ancient Lebanese of Tyre with the seashell, people. With the purple dye coming from Timeri. That's what they speaking of. The Phoenician grew in prosperity from close relations with King David of Israel in trade around the 8th century. See that right there? Roll the coin. These ancient cities that our people built over there. That's why our Capitol buildings look the same goddamn way over here. Still brand new. But they tore down over there because they fought wars. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. This is fire now. This is fire. Where we was at? Okay, Minian civilization. Let's go here. Minian, Macedonian elite, right? Luxury products brought to that area. Bibliolites of the late Bronze Age created a remarkable 22-letter alphabetic writing system known as Phoenician. It was developed out of the Ugaritic script. We built Ugaritic, right? Had developed out of Proto-Canaanite. It comes from the Canaanite language. It's not Phoenician, right? Aside the diplomats and the rise of mercantile empire during the Iron Age. Simultaneously, it aided to the ongoing transfer of high culture. We made the high culture in the Near East to the West. Now, something else I want to show y'all. Something else I wanted to show y'all. Roll the coin. Writing, clay tablets, sophisticated sealing practices as major elements in the administrative model. Perhaps the leading theory is that the Cretan script derived from Old Phoenician because they're the same bloodline. Right? Cretan are the first people in Europe. Phoenician are the first people in North Africa with culture, people. Now they're talking about this seal, clay tablets, right? Sealing practices. Let me show y'all what they're talking about. A seal, a stamp, a seal, right? Show y'all what they're talking about. This is what they're talking about right here. And I'm going to show y'all the people who using it. And you're going to understand what I be talking about, why ain't no damn aliens. Ain't no aliens. It's just us. Ain't no aliens. It's just us. Roll the coin. There's a seal right there. Cylinder seal. You roll it out on paper. There you go. See the Sumerians with the cylinder? You roll it out on paper. There you go. See the Sumerians with the cylinder? The Sumerians with the cylinder seal. See that? That's our culture. There ain't no alien shit. Look at him with the crops in his hand right there. Crops in his hand. Look at that. Look like corn in his goddamn hand. Oh shit. Roll the corn. Oh. That's all right. You got fire on deck. Now, do you see the cylinder seal that they say when I went and researched it, he was holding corn in his hand on the cylinder seal. So you starting to understand what these people were doing. Let's keep going. Where we was at? Let me see. Let's go back. Because I don't want y'all to miss this, right? Cretan hieroglyphs, linear A. Linear A is an old Phoenician Hebrew language. Linear A in that area. Where we was at? Right here, imported. Many in cities seem to have been counterparts. Okay. Now, let's keep going. Sweeping across the eastern Mediterranean at the close of the period, 1200 BC, were the invading or displaced sea people from again, right? Hold on. Okay. The Hittite Empire collapsed. Ugarit was permanently destroyed, and Egypt went into decline, despite the victory of Ramses III. Fortunately, the Phoenician city survived. One theory is that they allied themselves with the sea people. They allied themselves with the sea people. That means the Phoenician allied with his other cultures of the people who came there and all came together during turmoil. This is a family of people. They knew who they were. A bloodline of people helping each other out in hard times. Why is the Phoenician allied with the other sea people? The Mycenaean. Everybody else. Let's keep going. Phoenician cities survived. They allied themselves with the sea people. Mycenaean civilizations fell. Greece entered the Dark Age. Western culture was devastated and now largely isolated from the cosmopolitan Near East, creating a vast mercantile network as well as filling the Aegean vacuum was Phoenicia. Subsequently, Phoenician civilization influence spanned another 1,000 years and traversed the Iron Age, not impacting but rather impaling the aqueduct, right? So after that happened, we still prevailed. Let's keep going. Because I want to show y'all something. Iron Age. Replaced by flowering of the Phoenician Renaissance, right? The economic, social, and cultural integration of the Mediterranean basin, initiated by the Phoenician, then followed by the Greeks, who reflected the Phoenicians' pattern, and Romans, merchants, organized networks of exchange and distribution. These networks encouraged the division of labor and the building of states, right? Phoenicians set up ports, bases, warehouses, and emporia up the southern Black Sea, across the Mediterranean basin and beyond. Trading stations were established, strategic geographic and economic locations led by Tyre in southern Phoenicia. All them cities over there in the Mediterranean, right? Sardinia, Iberia, Cyprus, right? Sicily, Malta, agriculturally rich North Africa from Utica and Carthage. The Atlantic coast of Africa and Europe, the Canary Islands, visible from the shore, and the British Isles were discovered by Phoenicians. Now watch this. Colonization went past the difficult Straits of Gibraltar of Pillars of Hercules. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Fire. Were discovered. Let's go here. Okay. Roll the coin. Phoenicians were building large merchant ships. In world maritime history declares the first true seafarers, people. The first true seafarers. See that? They're the first people on the water going around the world. Navigation and the architects of the first true ship. They built the first true ship, built of planks, capable of carrying dead weight cargo, being sailed and steered. Master shipbuilders with the Bronze Age. We are the first people on the water to going across the ocean, people. Not no goddamn nobody from over there. They come from here. Watch this now. This one to get deep. Phoenicia, a stellar navigation. The North Star was discovered, with the later Greeks called the Phoenician Star. That's our shit. We created the history of the North Star going back and forth on the water. This enables sailing at night on shorter distances, open sea routes, right? The first evidence of maritime law also appears in Levant. Fire. Iron Age contributions, right? Self-cleaning and flushing harbors, such as Sidon, they call it Mississippi River Sidon sometime too. Sidon, right? Industry was another key to success of the mercantile network. Both luxury and common goods were produced. The Phoenician pioneered mass production. Their region, for example, emerged as the leading producer of glass, which now included transparent glass. Finished articles such as flasks and beads by the thousands were shipped across the Mediterranean. In Spain, wheel-turned pottery was introduced and mass-produced. The Carthaginians mass-produced ships. Parts were labored with the Punic alphabet. Damn! We built ships and sold them to hunter-gatherers. We are the first seafarers. This is what I want y'all to know. All that fake ass history about everybody going around the world after us. No. Ain't no Viking before us. Ain't no goddamn Welsh before us. Y'all making up all that fake ass history. We made the boats and sold them to y'all. This is what we need to know. This is the information we need right here. We taught you hunter-gatherers. You didn't teach us nothing. Hold on, it was something I wanted to show y'all. It got something to do with the Berbers. The North Star information. Let me see. Large merchant ships. Okay, I got that. Okay, let's go here. The most famous product, Tyrian and Sidonian purple dye. The purple dye of the Hebrew. Exported either as powder or dyed fabric, especially wool. The Greek ascribed the ethnic name of the Phoenicians derived from phenos, meaning red, probably because of their red and violet cloth. The royal purple of the ancient monarchies, as in Rome, became Western standard of imperial adornment. They got that purple king shit from the Phoenician Hebrew from here. The artwork of the Phoenician cities were renowned in ancient times. Phoenician cities, people. Textile, glassware, furniture, metalwork, bronze, silver, gold cups, bowls, jewelry. All made by our people. Iron smelting. Sea merchants in the West. Mesopotamian astronomy. And ways and measures, as well as their own Phoenician alphabet. As sea merchants in the West, they bought Mesopotamian astronomy. Who are the Mesopotamian astronomy? Anunnaki, Sumerian, Ubaid culture. Who bought it to them? Roll the coin. Spit my damn toothpick out. Who brought them astronomy to the Middle East? You want me to read it again? Sea merchants in the West bought Mesopotamian astronomy and ways and measures, how to weigh shit and measure shit, as well as their own Phoenician alphabet, the phonetic code. This simplified writing system did not require professional scribes as in Egypt and Mesopotamia, and it couldn't be written on a variety of media. The alphabet was easy to learn in fixed sequence, a long-distance network of trade involved, contracts, correspondence, and record keeping. We had record keeping until they took our shit. Primarily trade with the Greeks, established during the 12th century. The traffic introduced Eastern prestige goods, such as gold jewelry and fine cloth, weight standards, and Phoenician alphabetical writing, perhaps the first writing in Greece. Do you see it? Under the influence of high culture of Semitic East, Assyrian, Phoenician, right? Greece laid the foundation to create a, let me get out the way, to create a culture. Greece created that culture from the Phoenician culture. I'm trying to find that Berber information because we need that. Y'all got to see that. You must see that. Purple dye. Along with the concept of the book, Semites contributed traditional Mesopotamian literary form, techniques, and motifs. We wrote the first goddamn books. I told y'all. We wrote the first books. The first ships. The first everything over there, bro. Concept of books. Semites, traditional Mesopotamian library form, techniques, and motifs. Phoenician pantheon, they find strong parallels in Hesiod, Homer, and Aesop. This is where they get them damn Greek stories from. Watch this. Phoenician, fine music. Music, people. Scientific traditions of nautics, how to sail, astronomy, stars, and measuring things. Phoenician, fine music, inherited by the Greeks and handed down to the European Middle Ages. Phoenicians conveyed the religious sport festival, athletic stadium, monumental architecture, forerunning the celebration of the Olympic Games. The stadium that the damn 300 that Leonidas fight in, we built that shit. That stadium Leonidas out there fighting lions and shit, we built the Coliseum. You see what's going on?
Enter your PIN. Edit text.
We started the sporting event in the Coliseum.
ATTBCEK4AD. Connected to ATTBCEK. Signing in.
You feel me? sporting events, Olympic Games, forerunning the celebration, before the Olympic Games even started. We the one put the idea there with the building. Religious sport festival and athletic stadiums, monumental architecture. They are talking about the Stadium of Rome. Fire. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. The prehensile archaic Greeks modified the Phoenician alphabet in order to accommodate their vowel-intensive Indo-European tongue. They turned our language around, same way they turned it around over here. This is their culture, to turn original languages into some type of English. This their culture, people. Roll the corn. Famously equipped, alphabet stimulates both abstract and rational thought through the phonetic, right? Adoption of Phoenician letters. Greek language. Marked presence of Semite loan words. Semitic loan words. Our words were loaned to them. They turned it into other things, thus proving Phoenician cultural influence. Right? Rod, lime, gypsum, plaster, clay brick. Clay brick, I told y'all we brought them clay bricks, them adobe bricks over there too. And new construction terms, gallows, ship, McKillian, market, Arabon, deposit. Deposit your check in the bank. Roll the coin. Let's keep going. What them Berbers at? I'm trying to find that Berber information. Roll the coin. This stuff's so deep. This stuff is deep. Something else I wanted to show y'all. Interior building, beyond plaster, other materials used were wood. Cedar was used, right? Phoenicians built Solomon's temple. Phoenicians built Solomon's temple. Alabaster slabs and stucco. Phoenician Punic world originally. Phoenicians of the Bronze Age developed lime mortar with hydraulic properties from which the Greeks evolved their cement. See that? Roll the coin. Deep, 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 deep. I was trying to find a receipt about the Berbers. Here we go. The architectural tradition of Etruria, largely Phoenician and Greek, were later transferred to Rome. Etruscan, as in Spain. Aristocratic emulation, including the model of Eastern things, right? Phoenician imports and of their imitation include the following: early togas and the use of the color purple, ceremonial axes, scepters, horses, chariots, thrones, banquets, equipment, and seals. These symbols of the political authority were passed on to the Romans. Greek colonists and merchants, spreading Hellenistic culture early in the 8th century BC. They introduced Greco-Phoenician letters to form the Etruscan alphabet, and it transmitted to and adapted by the Romans to the basic Latin alphabet of Western Europe. Our language became the Etruscan language. Do you get it now? Roll the coin. Etruscans are connected somehow with the Moorish thing, right? Now you're starting to see what people put all the information over there. Maritime commerce and alphabet by Phoenicians as the determining factors that caused the center of civilization to shift westward from the Near East to the Mediterranean. Carthage and Greece followed Etruria, and finally Rome. The alphabet is considered contribution of the Phoenician for the establishment of Western civilization. Clearly, the Greek intellectual achievement would not have been possible, nor could it have been recorded for future generations or literate Europeans without the script of the Phoenician. Now, the city-state, the destruction of Tyre, Alexander the Great, and Carthage, Scipio, included the loss of the records, archives, and libraries. These collections could be substantially older than the Hellenistic library in Alexander. Alexander the Great burnt down our city over there. Watch what it say. Very large agricultural methods and techniques, new crops, as well as nautical innovation. We wrote it all down, people. The city also set constitutional standards in the ancient world. The destruction of Tyre by Alexander the Great got rid of our records, archives, and libraries. That's what happened over there. That's what happened over there. Now, what out there? 942. Now, let's look at this a whole nother way. When they turned down the city of Tyre, the capital of the Phoenician, they're tearing down a city built from our people going over there, right? We got records, archives, and all of this stuff written down, and Alexander the Great burnt it up and took it. This is what I want you to know, right? Around 550, 146 BC. Now, why is this important, Truth? Why is this important? This is Timerian people with a huge city on the Mediterranean Sea. They hated us. Alexander the Great came in, warred against us, took all the records, archives, and libraries. Now, 146 BC. Now, if you take all our records around 146 BC, what comes 150 years later? What started popping up around this time? 146 BC. Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. What book is coming right around this time? Jesus. Christianity. This is where they knock off the information for the meat of the Bible. See, I know this type of information. See, a dummy will get on here and try to tell you, we ain't got nothing to do with that Bible. Yeah, they played with it, put characters in it, switched it around, made the characters white, made it fit their narrative or they land over there. They knew the Phoenician who wrote, the Hebrew who wrote a lot of them scriptures wasn't even from there. They knew that shit. They had to make it look like it was from there and their people, right? To control these people. Now, if this is the reason I taught y'all about this, because you have to understand real history now. The reason I taught y'all about this circle and dot with the Mayan, the Olmec, the Mississippian, the Egyptian, the Sumerian. The reason I taught y'all about that teaches you that all of our people were connected with the same knowledge. So if you steal the knowledge from the Library of Alexander, you stole the knowledge of the most ancient cultures on the face of the earth up to that time frame. So now you can, when you get around new people, as if you come to America later on, and you get around these people and they still doing this stuff, and you understand that this was a world lineage of bloodline doing the same teachings. This is where it started at, right? So now when they come back with the Bible 1,000 years later to America, they trying to figure out why we already know most of this shit. And we saying the same words that y'all were learning in our books that Alexander the Great stole from Tyre. It's not just a Phoenician Tyre city thing. This was the knowledge of all of our people. They just happened to run across and hit a lick and find the information. So now, in the old books, it's talking about why the Bible, these people, these melanated Indians over here in America doing the same thing that we stole from Tyre. See, now we getting deep. Yeah, because them the same people. That's why it's the same. They're the same people. Right? From ancient times all the way up to the 13,000 AD. Y'all was learning that book all that time until y'all came back to America and saw the real people who created it. Because y'all wiped out our people on y'all land who brought the knowledge over there. That's why Tyre and the Phoenician is so important to the history. That Library Alexander shit is real. Them people stole all our sea logs, all our names, all our people all over that landmass. They know everything. All that stuff that Alexander the Great stole is hidden by the most powerful, wealthy hunter-gatherers on the face of the earth. It might be at the Vatican, right? Now imagine, them people got the paperwork of these people talking about we left Tyre, built up Rome and goddamn Greece, the Vatican, we built Lebanon, Tyre, Israel. Here go the bloodlines of the kings. Imagine if they telling you that in that book and that motherfucker go right back to the Mississippi River. Y'all will tear this whole earth down. But to be honest with you, that's exactly what they got. Now, if we wrote down all this stuff way over there, we wrote it down over here too. It was in the mounds, people. Ancient stone structures and mounds in America. They found it all. Linked it with the books that were stole from Tyre. Now they know exactly who you are. You think they don't know who the fuck you are? They know. Now, this symbol is with the Mayans in South America, with the Mississippi in North America. It's way in Egypt. It's way with the Phoenicians. A yin. A yin became Ra. Yes. Ra not before a yin. Don't think Phoenician, don't think Egyptian knowledge is the first knowledge. I told y'all it was in the middle of the knowledge. They ain't got no damn Ra without a yin. They ain't got no Horus without Sirius or the American peregrine falcon. They ain't got nothing if it wasn't for Tyre that created that knowledge. This is an extension of Hebrew. Ra is an extension of a Hebrew teaching, an Ivri teaching, right? Roll the coin. No, it's not theology. This ain't no damn theology. See, they taught you it was theology. This ain't no theology. This ain't no fucking story. This ain't no mystery. This ain't none of that. This ain't none of that old mythology shit. Nah. This your culture. This was used for something on the planet. This wasn't used to tell no alien story. This was used for something on the planet that helped our people. Everything we got on this goddamn wall got something to do with helping our people and our history. This ain't no shit you just think you're gonna throw a Batman symbol up and it don't mean nothing. This shit mean everything. This taught you what to do to survive. Kingship, bloodlines. Abraham. It ain't no Abraham, it's Abraham. Avraham. That's a bloodline. Coming from Mesopotamia with this same bloodline of these people right here going to Canaan to holler these people in the Bible. That's how the Bible start. Why is he going to the land of Canaan? Because them his people. I just showed y'all the Phoenicians were Canaanites. The first people on the Mediterranean were Canaanites. Roll the corn. Let me see something. I don't even think I got the receipt, like with me. Roll the corn. Casey Macon, you in the chat? Hold on. I ain't got the receipt. I ain't loaded up. Kazaa, Canaanite. Let me see. The Hebrew, I ain't got it with me. The Creek Indian spoke of the land of Canaan. That's why they called our people Canaanites. Right? That's where they come from. That's exactly where they come from. Same word. One is Hebrew was one in English. One is Hebrew and one is English. The K is Hebrew. The C is English. So it was changed to the C over there. That's the connection. Okay. Let me give y'all this before I get out of here. I got about 7 minutes. Somebody asked me a real important question in the chat. Ma'at was always Ma'at, Rashida. You right, ex-elder. Ma. Listen to what your ancestors are telling you. Ma, right? At, A-T is a feminine, how can I say it? A-T is a feminine form of a word, right? So when you put at the end of something, it's a suffix. It's feminine, automatically, at, right? Ma'at, right? Ma'at. Mother Earth, feminine, right? This got something to do with Ma'at. Mother Earth, feminine. It got something to do with that. It's telling you about the feminine teachings of the earth is, right? Ishki. Exactly, ex-elder. Ma. Mother Earth, feminine energy. At is a suffix for feminine energy of the planet. Then it turns over to the melanated female because she is the first person to intertwine with the first mother, which is Earth. The melanated woman is the first person to plant the seeds, to nurture, to have a nature to connect her people with she connected her people from the Earth Mother. She's a representation of the Earth Mother. The Earth nurtures her. She nurtures the people, right? Roll the coin. So, Ma'at is some type of feminine balance in nature. You know, that's what that is. Right? I'm trying to explain it to the point to where, right? Goddess of truth, justice, balance, and cosmic order. Right? Truth. A goddess of truth, justice, balance, and cosmic order. That's what Ma'at is. Cosmic order, balance, justice, truth. Truth with the feather. Justice is to keep everything right, and you balance in harmony with nature, and you know the cosmos for agriculture. So all of this stuff goes together in balance in nature for a good harvest. Ma'at, both Hebrew words. That's a fact. And at is the feminine suffix of ma. So that's the best way I can explain it right now without showing. I know I like to show receipts. So they wore the ostrich feather in Egypt. We wore the falcon feather. The mound builders wore the original falcon feather for Ma'at. Balance in nature, right? Now, I got a couple minutes, but I want to show y'all something. I'm going to go live again about 1 or 2 o'clock. And I'm just going to take orders for the sweatshirts, right? I wish I could shrink it down. Right? Hold on. Now, this is one concept of the sweatshirt. This one is navy blue with the We Know the Truth Now AI logo on it. I'm going to go live at 2 o'clock. And I'm going to take the first orders by hand. And then I'm going to start shipping these out. This is the first design. And when I'm talking about Ma'at, and this is going to be the second design. Well, the first one, really. Right? The truth with the feather, that's Ma'at. The truth with the feather, Ma'at. And I'm going to have We Know the Truth Now on the sleeve. Right? We're going to go We Know the Truth Now on the sleeve. And we're going to go the feather. Whatever color you want, we're gonna do it custom. Whatever color you need, I'm going to get it made like that. I'm going to send it to you and sign it out. And I'm going to do this one with the navy. This one going to come in one color because it go along with the logo of the AI one. But this one going to come navy blue with the We Know the Truth Now. This right here on the front with the receipts. I'm going to go live again today. I'm going to do gray, white, red, whatever y'all want. But I'm going to have to, write it up the way you want it so I can get all your information once you order it. But I'm going to go live today about 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock, and I'm going to start selling these. And we're going to start getting these all put together with the colors this week and start shipping them out. I know y'all been waiting for me a long time to put out some type of merch. But we coming today. And I'm going to start using this symbol on polo shirts, small, like right here on the shirt. Well, on the left side, Small truth symbol, which is the feather is ma'at for truth, right? For truth. Roll the coin. So at 2 o'clock, I'm going live. Y'all get ready. Y'all be looking for me today around 1, 2, or 3 o'clock. And I'm gonna go live. We're gonna start selling these. My TikTok shop is I'm waiting for it to get approved, but I'm gonna go ahead and start taking orders for these right now. Start shipping them out myself. These two right here, this one and this one. This one we're gonna have the picture on the front, and I might put the truth now on the sleeve of it. But this how it's gonna basically be, and this gonna be the simple design for the truth with the feather. The truth is my eye. Y'all working on the website, all of that. I'm working on all of that. But I know some people, I supposed to got stuff too long time ago. I got to get them in. So we're going to go ahead and take some orders, and I'm going to go ahead and just get some I supposed to sent out a long time ago and go ahead and send it to the people. Right? These hoodies going to probably be around $40 to $50. They're going to cost a lot to make because it's going to be good material. But between 40 and 50. But I'm going to let you know about 2 o'clock once I get the final numbers back. And I want to show y'all the book I was coming out of, too. The World of the Phoenicians is the book that I was just reading out of. Yeah, I ain't going to try to make them. I ain't trying to get high. I'm trying to get the lowest price I can for the people, man. I ain't trying to, just get them out. And these are some of the pictures of the Phoenician. See how they look? The Phoenician bloodline in Egypt. And this is the Phoenician bloodline in Greece. See how the people looked? That's fire. Greek artifacts with Phoenician connections, Egyptian connections to Phoenicians, right? Now look, Phoenician sanctuaries discovered, however badly preserved they may be, contains precincts surrounding sacred chapel. Who built the sacred chapel, people? You see the columns? See a triangle right there? You see a damn Hebrew symbol at the top of the building? These granite steps with the columns? Yo, people built that shit. See, now we tapping into the real, right? Phoenician sanctuary, storage houses, columns, gardens, roll of corn, sacred chapels. I had to show y'all that because on my last couple of receipts, but 2 or 3 o'clock, y'all get ready, man, between 40 and 50. And I'm going to take all the orders off my TikTok live first because y'all were the first people on here supporting it, bro. So I'm going to go live again, get the orders, get y'all's out first because this is where it all started. So this is where the fuck we going to start it. So we know the truth now with the navy blue with this logo, this one. And then we're going to go with this one. The truth, feather of my aunt. With the we know the truth now on the sleeve in this, or we're going to go with that, right? Love y'all, and I'm in love with you, man. Y'all get ready, man, for the live about 2 o'clock. Y'all, if y'all can, go ahead and hop in there so I can get y'all order in and go on and get it taken care of, try to get it out. Then y'all send me the videos back with you wearing it, bro. I appreciate that, man. I love y'all, and I'm in love with you. You missed this live, go to my YouTube. My YouTube is We Know the Truth Now. The link is in my bio. Roll the corn. Link is in my bio. So y'all get ready to buy these, man. But I ain't gonna lie. This one right here, I like this one. This the one I'm rocking first. Roll the corn. Hold on. I like this one right here, especially this right here fire. This fire. This fire right here. Going live again at 2 or 3 o'clock. Y'all be looking for me. I'm just gonna come on and we gonna sell hoodies. We selling hoodies. Roll the corn. We know the truth now. Love you know, man.